So warm welcome to all the kids and the adults that are tuning in to watch this video. So basically what you see over here, of course, it's Nikki again on the fires, and what we want to try and do is we want to try and see if we can show you the importance of fire, especially within the African bush, how to make the fire, but also what do we use it for. So there's quite a few things you can use it for. Fire can be used for heat, can be used in order to keep some of the bigger animals away from where you might be sleeping that night, if it is especially somewhere near a riverbed where animals tend to cross, so like buffalo, possibly elephants. So there's quite a few animals, lions that can come through. But I think the focus for today is going to be how can we make a fire in order to cook food. So I've made a little homemade bread recipe that I want to show you, something we call stick bread. So basically it's just taking some homemade ingredients, making bread dough, and from there on we wrap it around a stick, hold it over the fire, and when it's ready we serve it as a delicious treat around the fire. So hopefully in this video I can show you how we do that and what are some of the tools that we're going to use for that. Of course, the very first thing we're going to do is try and see if we can get a coal going with some friction. Alright, so I'm just going to put that there. I might just take that away, fill that up with a bit of sand. Might just add a little bit of elephant dung in there. And then, yeah, shall we start? Alright, so we got a coal. Right, there we go. Let's feed that in here. Whew. Just smoke everywhere. There we go. Ooh. Of course. Alright, so we'll let that go for a little while. Sprinkle some elephant dung over that. Alright, so basically that was us trying to make a fire. Now what we're going to do is, remember I was telling you about the homemade dough, so of course on the side you'll see the recipe for this. Now, here is just a normal stick that I've picked from the bush. It's called the wild raisin. And they use this in order to make bows and arrows. So maybe in one of our series we can definitely try and see if we can make a bow and arrow. But what we're going to do here is, remember, we want to make something called stick bread. So it's normally the same dough that you would make bread. And then what I'll do is I'll attach it at the front here and just slowly twist it around the stick. So basically at the end we just pinch it and then we'll hold it over the fire and we wait for the dough just to even out. And you'll see sometimes it has like a little brownish color, and that just means we're really close to it being finished. Sometimes what I do is I give it a bit of a tap. If it has a hollow sound, then I know it's almost pretty much ready. Another way you can do it is maybe if you want to take the stick and just push it in the sand like this, and then basically it holds it over the fire, and that allows you to quickly give the fire like another blow if you want to increase the heat. But normally with something like this you don't want to rush it too much. There we go. It's slowly coming along. So what we're trying to do now is we don't want to put it directly in the fire because or else the outside might burn, but the inside's going to be raw. So we just want to slowly take the stick. Just watch out because the fire, of course, is really warm. And then I'm just going to turn it slightly. Now, the best is when, remember we spoke about possibly if there's a hollow sound. So if I take it like this and I hit it, you can hear it doesn't really sound hollow yet, so it still needs to go a little while. But how beautiful is it? We're basically sitting in the riverbed. The fire's going. It is a pretty cool evening, and I'm also quite hungry, so this bread is going to be so nice, especially just sitting around the fire. The bread also has quite a smoky smell to it, of course because of the wood, so it's really nice, and I'm super excited just to have it. We'll just give it a bit of time, and then from there on we're going to see. I think this bread is going to be absolutely delicious. Now, you can treat yourself to add some butter and also possibly jam, but whatever you'd like to add, even condensed milk, is also really nice. I'm just going to turn it because the flames look like they are starting to become a little bit hotter there, so we'll just give it some time. It's nearly ready to go, so should we test it out? There we go. Tear that off. Nice. Quite a nice bread to make. And that is how we make stick bread in the bush. It's quite nice. Actually wouldn't mind some butter and jam at the moment, but very, very soft. You can see that. Soft and very delicate. Definitely worth it. So come on kids, let's see if you can try and do this and also make some delicious stick bread. But until next time, and until we chat again.